Ifeoma and the Curse Prince. How it all began before Ifeoma and the Curse Prince were born. Many years ago, in a beautiful, wealthy kingdom named Ota, the king wanted his only son, Prince Shaba, to marry one of the daughters of the wealthiest men in the kingdom. But Prince Shaba was in love with a poor fisherman's daughter named Ogechi. The king and the queen never supported the prince's love for Ogechi. But when the king fell terribly sick and knew he was about to leave the world of the living, he allowed Prince Shaba to marry Ogechi. He wanted the prince to give him a grandson before he dies. That was how Ogechi married into the royal family. When a new member enters the royal family, he or she is to pick a symbol of color. Ogechi picked purple as her color. She got pregnant 1 month after her marriage to the prince and went into labor 11 months later. 7 of the best midwives gathered in the royal labor room for 2 days. On the 3rd day at midnight, Ogechi gave birth to a set of twins, 2 girls. Prince Shaba was the happiest man when one of the midwives told him that his wife was alive. The queen begged her son to marry another wife, who will give her and the king a grandson, but Prince Shaba refused because of his love for Ogechi. The king died after 2 years of waiting for a grandson. After the king's burial, the queen was officially pronounced the new woman king. Prince Shaba was not crowned king because he did not have a male heir according to their tradition. When the woman king was getting old, she begged her son to give her a grandson so he could be crowned the new king. But Prince Shaba said no, because he did not want to become like his late father, who married many wives that still could not give him the male children he was looking for, and only caused trouble in the royal palace. The woman king did not want the throne to be given to any of her daughters because their husbands could easily kill them and overthrow them, so she begged Ogechi to agree and pick a maiden from the qualified young maidens to become Prince Shaba's second wife. Ogechi agreed and convinced her husband to take a second wife. She handpicked 3 maidens instead of 1 maiden as the woman king had asked, because she wanted her husband to have many sons. That was how Prince Shaba married 3 maidens who gave birth to only girls. The woman king requested for the best native doctors and herbal healers to help her son get a male heir. These native doctors and herbal healers bathed more maidens in the sacred river and married them to the prince with promises that they will give the prince many male children. The woman king was disappointed when none of the maidens bore any male children. One day a witch visited the kingdom. She was buying cowries from the local market when she heard 2 maidens gossiping about the royal family. She heard that the woman king was in need of a male heir from the prince. She left the market and went straight to the royal palace. The guards in front of the palace stopped her from entering the palace. She held her staff with both of her hands and disappeared in front of them. It was shocking to the guards and everyone who saw her disappear because the people of Ota do not believe in magic. She reappeared inside the throne room where the woman king was alone with Prince Shaba. "I will give you a male heir if you give me a portion of your kingdom in return," the witch said to the woman king and Prince Shaba, who were surprised to see her. "And if you can't give us what you have promised in the next 9 months, you will be beheaded in the slaughterhouse." Prince Shaba threatened her because he was tired of all the fake promises from people who brag about giving him a male child. The witch placed her staff on the woven floor and bowed down to seal her promise. "I will give you a male heir if you give me a portion of your kingdom in return." The witch repeated her words. She continued to give her instructions while she was still on her knees. "The prince will choose one of his wives that will carry his male heir and plant his seed in her. By tomorrow midnight she will follow me on a journey to the spiritual realm. The witch finished giving out her instructions and stood up. The woman king and Prince Shaba took a moment to consider the witch's request. They both accepted and offered the witch a house by the seaside. They also agreed to honor their side of the deal,